Ammarheia and the Empires of Apollyon. Book 9, Holy Matriarchy, Triumph of the Champion Queen. Bust down the doors, sign of Ammarheia. My lions have survived until the ends. The cost was generations of spilled blood, born of unlatched pens and whispering winds, conceived of God's sea, earth, spirit, and mud, raised by ladies, nymphs, gnomes, fairies, and fiends, wiser by surviving tricksters and whores, smarter now, leaving toils to the machines, hardened over millennia of wars. Mature, ready to lead, longer in tooth, the demon lord now a notch on the belt, upon the precipice of hidden truth, to learn and give back all they've yet to melt. Here you stand at the vault, bust down the doors, bust them down, pierce the ground, clear every floor, bust down the doors, people, bust down the doors, bust them down, pierce the ground, onus now yours. Old vault's thrown open, David, scribe of Delaney. Standing tall are the valiant victors of Apollyon, these harrowing horrors, the heroes of Delaney. Delaney the compass, our chosen champion queen, and the brave Tewtoh gun brigade she led into battle. Tewtoh's lions, remembering our matron's mission, marched from adversarial empires north and east, herald the usurper who moved at the final hour, and rebellious lions who hail from Walla's land, now all standing at the precipice of knowledge. At last we throw open locked and hidden records, and open we throw the old tombs and catacombs. We throw open vaults, modern and of old legend, and there we discover many mysterious secrets. Surprises so substantial they cause mass dismay. The realms of mankind are vexed but illuminated. Inexact ideas, old ways start to smelt themselves. We honor the sacrifices that brought us knowledge, together casting a new lodestone, understanding. This one joins harmony, fusing into a new duality. An apocalypse-free epoch of truth and love is here. The end of your empires, sign of Delaney. Good riddance, old demon. You won't be missed, now unable to terrorize ladies. While our world turns as if you didn't exist, you can rot in the worst zone of Hades. This is the end of your empires. Your namesake, your lies, your crimes, your deceit. Your armies and cities ash from hellfires. Your puppet kings could not handle the heat. We have your secrets, uncovered your plans. Your mission is moved. The cult canceled. We'll release the slaves and return their lands. Your doomsday devices are dismantled. This is the end of your empires. No one sings your name since we freed your choirs. This is the end of your empires. We're building utopia. You have your fires. Bow to the Lion Queen, Teutonian sonnet. Bow to the Queen, bow to the Lioness, bow to Delaney, our revered Savior. Restored man's honor and his children blessed. Redemption, blood paid for their behavior. We rename these hallowed lands for our Queen. The old title is no longer a word. Memories and legacies so obscene. Henceforth Delaney is now preferred. Queen Ace and magnet of mass affection. Lord of 7 empires, 2 realms of men. Unified in purpose and direction. God or not, we won't fear tyrants again. Sing for our legacy, Delaney. Led the world into better and freedom. Our motherland by blood, Delaney. Dance lioness. Long live Delaney. Tewtoh is restored. David, scribe of Delaney. Apollyon destroyed, but the dragon needs restored. So Delaney hails noble women from all its nations, together with the victorious rebels to deliberate, conferring wise counsel from many perspectives. And so it was decided, Harold was a rightful king. His daughters would lead their people after him. Sid and Francis, along with the legacy of Lugayan, these three shall relinquish their reigns immediately. Warrior queens of Walla will handle all his heritage. Tewtoh's fierce rebel lions will go home in peace. Far reaches in the icy north and cumbersome east, as well as the hearth, and the remnants of bastards. There is Tewtoh's heirs to peacefully direct affairs, all these sharing the dragon in unity of purpose. Let the lodestorms light the path, and we shall thrive. We shall love each other, our work and our time. Because we now know from where we originate. We know our history and where we went wrong. We know why we are here and where we are going. With the truth now unlocked, we are unchained. Honor is restored. David, scribe of Delaney. The realms of mankind embark on a new adventure, one seeing our time and labors reduced to near zero. A time nurturing perfect harmony with Gaia's spirit, a race to restore knowledge Rhea has mastered. The dragon sees an era of tranquility and prosperity. Tewtoh deserves the same destiny simultaneously. Delaney plans an epic feast for all who would come. King Harold brought soft bread and crisp pastries. Sausages came from Tewtoh, fine wine from Walla, maize from Tewtoh, and cheese from the Scoundrel. The royal chefs of Apollyon were granted amnesty. After agreeing to boil the rotting god's renowned stew, we emptied castle stores and fed all who came. There was wine, dry meats, candy cakes and pasta, and exotic spices and foods from foreign realms. Bellies of every kind, creed, and stature were filled. On the olive balcony, Delaney rose to give a toast, and there proclaimed Tewtoh sovereign and free. Skyfolk, Buffalo to lead father rivers east and west. Let us restore honor. Let people master themselves. Melt down the crown, Delaney and Sonic. It was the very first feast of freedom. Our beloved queen rose and took off her crown, set free her people enslaved since Eden, and she smelted the royal relics down. She melted down the crown. She has no heir. She took all the gold and cast many rings. To poor Naz who choose food over nice hair, handed out them to enjoy better things. She melted down the crown. She does not care. Gleefully she abdicated her throne, gave power to people, and answered prayer. And her faithful settled Apollo's home. She melted down the crown, our paragon. Each year we feast recall the Pantheon, all of those who oppose New Babylon, those who live and die like our paragon. Delaney in the temple, David, scribe of Delaney. The inaugural Feast of Freedom was legendary, then shocking as Delaney abdicated her control. She emancipated both realms and all the empires, throwing off her crown, giving people the power. She withdrew from the view of the olive balcony to ashen her body and don her ceremonial dress, led she then a procession to Apollo's holy temple. Big drums banged as masses followed with wonder. Builders have just finished new temple renovations and constructed the fallen god's final resting place. With no regard for dignity or respect for rituals, Delaney marches to the entrance and strips naked. She busts the door open and carries a torch inside, down winding stone to a monstrous tomb in the void. She approaches a large sarcophagus in the center. She inspects its grand gilded exterior, then scoffs, kicking it over into the floor and retrieving an axe. She smashes it to bits, revealing a molding corpse. Standing over it, she pulls up the mummified head and screams in its face so loud the temple implodes. The real rebel yelled, Delaney and Sonic. You showed us the path, then went on your way. Born a commoner, just a poor little cub, but thou the demon designing doomsday. Now hear them sing your name in every pub. She did it challenging God's falls and brothers. She did it though her odds were the farthest. Delaney, who avenged the old mothers. Delaney, who canceled the last harvest. Gave us everything, left us in your prime. Pride of every child, street corner, and bar. You are the greatest lion of all time. Queen Delaney, our brightest shining star. She took the highest down. Real rebel yell. Split up his wicked crown. Real rebel yell. Put the empires in the ground. Real rebel yell. Sound of legacies drown. Real rebel yell. Blessed be the women, David, scribe of Delaney. Post-procession and feast of freedom, they watch. The crowd surrounding, the heroes on a hill nearby. In all people saw Delaney enter the temple. Saw the queen die, some in horror, some with pride. It was Guy who made Rhea and still guides us now. And brave Rhea bore and suffered for Ammarheia. Ammarheia beget a holy campaign into our new era, defying Earth's wicked lord by sacrificing her own. Her sisters assisted her, blazing the mortal's path. Women working behind the scenes this whole time. Mermaid goddesses and magic nymphs stirred lions. The Vulcaness, a matron of many mighty nations, was a woman who bore every champion you cheered, and a woman who sent them off to fight your wars. History is suffered and forged by many a great man, but one can always find a woman guiding his hand. Blessed be them all. Ladies, rebels, mothers, queens. In spite of falsehoods and blasphemies, we know. Spirited and woven beautifully for love, they create. The creator of all and spirit of earth is a woman. Free queen now at sea, sonnet of Ammarheia. My pride of lions has made me so proud. Your throat is the legacy of my tree. My cup's completed quests never avowed, and at last, my soul and people are free. My soul is drifting on open waters, the peace is divine as I'd always dreamed. They fed on my sons, the abused my daughters. But thanks to their martyrs, mankind is redeemed. Thanks to their martyrs, mankind is redeemed. Mankind is redeemed. Paradise is now. Paradise is now, and we are at peace. For humans above and me underground, your souls are your own and mine roams the seas. We are free. We are free. No demon king. Tree flowering my great granddaughter queen. We are free. We are free. No demon king. Gratitude to you who felt the machine.